he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chiefs 38, Buccaneers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Chiefs got a defense because I'm playing with them, so they got a defense if I'm playing with them.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a
You see what I'm doing here, bro?
shy of there at the 24.
Bet it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think
you got a bird over there?
It's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any
I've been trying to save me from the acid, but I'll be about to get them.
Nowhere to go that time.
I guess.
He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
I don't know. Unexplainable.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
You didn't bet it, so I ain't even impressing it. But I'm going to score every chance I get.
Now they'll throw with Brady. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just
all
an
that kid shit you
here.
doing is not working on me.
9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Brady now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Brady's pass intended for Rob Gronkowski.
You don't know how to throw the ball.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Are you going for it?
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
All right. Don't leave me a second in the 3rd quarter because you already know it's going to be bad for you. You know what I mean?
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They do go for it. It's Brady. And that one incomplete.
You see that shit right there?
With the clock running down.
Now I need to score
To
real
no
quick.
avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
You can't stop that. Don't act
It's a
like you can
pickup
stop
of
my
4, and
shit.
it'll bring up 2nd down.
That's crazy. Nigga, act like they can stop my play.
From the 36, Mahomes, a quick slant to Hill. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's tackled at the 7.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now it's Mahomes again. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
You can be right there. You just got to stop it.
It's a gain of 6
You can't
as they're
stop
able
it.
to convert, and now
demonstrate.
it's 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. As that lead just swells.
Nigga, that's 45, nigga. You said I couldn't do it. That's 45 for you. Now you went to 50.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the
you
other
really
side,
shit water,
game
man.
film you just
You can't
flush
fuck
it
with
and never go back and review.
At their own 19-yard line.
Oh, so you scared of this one?
Offense set to begin their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason.
Don't Hollywood next time when the new man come out and talk hollering that shit.
All right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at second down.
You said what? You know why? You trash.
Brady. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 40. And they will finally stop him. A great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on third, escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Mike Edwards picks it off. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
You said you wanted 50, I gave you 50. Plus, I gave you 50 plus.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
I don't think nobody on Madden is like beating niggas like this. I'm like beating on you like you the
what has
computer.
been a one-sided affair. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Oh, for real?
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome
Oh,
you
so this
back.
is just a regular ordeal?
They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more
You can't
points
fuck
here
with
onto
me
their
even if you
total.
wanted to. Even if you tried. That's all I'm saying.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
And you trying too. That's
a
a making code.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But this
What?
will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Brady's throw there complete. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taking it all the way down to the 8. A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. 52 yards. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now,
and somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown.
You excited off that one touchdown?
Take it, but he won't be able to
I got 45, nigga.
So
you ready,
get on the
Magnet?
scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little,
You
too
ready?
late, but no
He got
zero.
40. He got 40 seconds.
Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
What you want? What's the bet?
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now he's back
We'll see
out
right
there.
now.
Boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Chiefs take over.
Oh, you said that. What's the bet? Hold on, I didn't hear you. You want to bet what? 7 points? 7
Chiefs
points?
Offense about set to begin this drive.
Oh, okay.
And this game comfortably in
Are you
hand. The scoreboard
stupid?
speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL.
No, I said you want to bet. We
I'm
betting.
going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I
What are we
commentated on
betting?
3 games in a row. They were blowouts.
You gonna bet $10 that I score right here?
Did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead? And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We, you know, these guys play, and we just play them
You
all
see
the
how
way
I'm
through.
doing,
Now,
niggas? Or you
in
ain't
certain
watching that?
situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the
Oh, my
game.
bad.
And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now a deep ball here on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete.
Yeah.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Oh my
This
God,
will
that
be
was
incomplete.
Thursday.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And this is caught by Watkins. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter.
How? I
The
can't even
2nd
score
down
if I wanted
completion
to.
got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Oh, that's all I need.
And again, it's Mahomes rolling to his right. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Well, they were in search of a short
touchdown
gain on
right here.
3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
At the 31-yard line.
Yeah, it's 10 seconds. I'm just gonna
Mahomes
score.
now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Hill, the intended receiver.
I might beat
once
you
again.
45 to
That'll bring up
6.
2nd down.
2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass
All right.
on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Nobody can't fuck with me on this matter.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is incomplete with a
Not
clock
this
showing
year.
just 3
Probably
seconds
20,
left.
22.
There on
What
the
is it?
coverage,
22,
knocking that one
22?
away was Mike Edwards.
22, man.
This
Not
offense was on the
21.
move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Y'all jamming over there. Is that you, Magnet?
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to
Well,
win. And put up
whenever
the
you're trying to bet, let
offense
me
that
know.
they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
If I'm garbage, why are you scared?
Moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
How? I gave you 14 points. I don't got the old man.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Go ahead. Just send it. You sent it?
Yeah,
I've been beating ass all day. It's not gonna stop.
Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it basketball. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash,
Hello?
Can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, then I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier.
Yeah, the sun is damn near about to be at its highest point.
I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them go swim and then I'm gonna go to the casino. Yeah, all they need is floaties.
Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay. Now what's left.
That's crazy. I never been to that pool.
I did it all subtle, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my
It don't look like they would have a pool.
I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing. Only winning is exception, ain't no truth. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my coupe.
It's separate. Oh, okay. It must be separated.
Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
I said, you chiefing now. What you got? Oh, everybody swimming now with that?
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We got the plug.
first down is Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
So that complicates things a
What's
bit
up
here.
with your car? You already
18
sold
yards
it?
to go now on second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Damn.
Being chased out left.
You get to pay the
He'll
bill.
run it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go?
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this
That
time.
was up to you
Doesn't
to
mean we won't
intake
try
it
again
to
later.
fucking take down a number.
Second and 11. Shotgun now for Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
That nigga Gino out here.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Miles Sanders.
Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
they used
exactly.
great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
That 6 butt went by fast.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator,
Damn,
I'd like to
yeah,
keep
that
carrying
shit
it,
went by
thank you.
fast.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Wentz on target to Rager. First down, Eagles. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up first and 10. Looking to throw. Sanders. They'll roll him out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second
Yeah,
and
you don't
2.
want that on your damn.
At the 49-yard line.
More muscle up front for this second and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
It's second and 8. At the Chiefs.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Here's Wentz to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1-yard line.
first and 10. It's Sanders. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Chiefs nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Mikel Roby-Coleman. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a carry for Sanders. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And the Chiefs are going to get him. And that's Alex Okafor who gets in to register the sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. It's a room to maneuver, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. On the move to his left. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 48 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
A gain of a yard.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, but they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
4, and it's third down.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now Mahomes out to his left. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gehring. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
So much of the game today, they're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Rager, 70 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Here's Hardman on the return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys.
He's got a man, complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Will Parks. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
intercepted.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Brings up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 29, Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 93 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. So their backs were against the wall, deep back in their own territory, and they run it all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead, it turns into an electrical run, a bolt for your team, and off he goes to the races.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Wentz. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A couple couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Watch out for Hill on the return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run with Sanders down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just want to run past it.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get him, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Mahomes going to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Kansas City.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Rolling to his... And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Another run with Sanders. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10.
Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
23, Chiefs 11. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go play fake. Mahomes steps away. And that's caught inside the 30. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. His throw caught right around the 6. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Sanders. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
The ball carrier.
The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down, it's Sanders. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Wentz. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Another run here with Sanders. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From midfield, here's Wentz. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought it down. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps.